Okay, let's...
Hi.
Oh, wait, no.
I'll let you go.
Oh, I know what we
Bye.
have to do. I want to put the article, leave it at the front desk. So we need an envelope.
I might be able to use this.
To put the article. And there's more
All right, let's grade some homework.
homework. I'm grading on grammar, I think, and yeah, because she's teaching English, so I'll give her a smiley face for getting half right. Technically, it should be an apartment, but I'm just going to give it to him. Oh, they fixed the screen. We got a text message from Yumi. And they put our name on there. Okay, I think it's time for our first big scare. So if you scare easily, this is a warning. Let's go to the baths. When I first played this game, that terrified me. Okay, yeah, these are the baths. Not much to do in here yet. And the mirror is broken from the ghost.
This looks important. I should figure out where I can use it.
When on the search for ghosts, you'll want to make sure you don't call in any additional bad luck. Here are 13 Japanese superstitions to be aware of. The number 4 is pronounced shi, the same as the word for death, and is considered very unlucky. As a result, many hotels do not have a room number 4 or a 4th floor. The number 9 and the word pain also share the pronunciation ku. Though not as unlucky as 4, 9 is still frequently skipped in numbering rooms or floors in hospitals. Whistling at night will attract snakes. Avoid sticking chopsticks upright into a bowl of rice, as this is traditionally part of the funeral ritual. Don't sleep with your head pointing north. Breaking a comb or the strap of your Gaeta sandal will bring bad luck. Never write another person's name in red ink. Something bad will happen to them if you do. Seeing a spider in the morning is good luck, but seeing one at night is bad. Badgers, not cats, are considered unlucky because they wear masks to hide their eyes. If you lie down immediately after eating, you'll turn into a cow. Hide your thumb if a funeral car passes you. Blood type influences one's personality. Never pass food from chopstick to chopstick. This is another funeral ritual.
Logan here.
Yes?
All right. Savannah wants me to translate that article for you. I don't know what it is you said to her, but whatever you did to get her to talk about that paranormal garbage, you need to knock it off.
I can't promise that.
You really don't get it, do you? This ghost stuff isn't a joke, especially not to her. Since I'm the one stuck picking up the pieces after she gets too wrapped up in one of her cases, I'm telling you, leave it alone for her sake. And yours.
What happened to Savannah? Why doesn't she work with paranormal cases anymore?
It's not something she likes to talk about.
I gathered that, but can you tell me?
When we're traveling, I spend weeks with her just touring on buses, long plane flights. We talk a lot. I know everything about her childhood. Her best friend's dog's name from when she was 5, her favorite ice cream flavors. She's very chatty.
Then what has she told you about?
Nothing. Not a single word. I've asked, and when I do, she just goes quiet and excuses herself. She's never told me to stop bugging her about it, but I can tell that she wants to. That's why I don't want you bothering her about it either. Whatever happened when she was writing the second ghost book, it really got to her.
Second ghost book?
Wasn't supposed to mention that. It's a secret, and it's not done, so don't think you're going to get your hands on it. I don't even know if she still has the manuscript. She had me tell her publisher she burned it, but I don't know if that's the truth.
I have a theory on why Savannah stopped writing the book, and it has to do with a future game, Ghost of Thornton Hall. If you know, you know.
I really need a copy of Savannah's book. Can you help me?
Sure, bookstores are a great start. Or the internet is helpful, but I'm really more of a brick and mortar person, honestly. I suppose you could also go the books on tape route. TV's Ralston Palpers does an excellent job with the text. Really makes it come alive.
No, I meant, could you send me a copy?
Oh, nope, but thank you for asking.
How long have you been working for Savannah?
Started a few years back as a fill-in gig during spring break. Eventually she needed a long-term assistant, and the job was just too weird to turn down.
I'll let you go.
See you later.
Some items from Ransom of the Seven Ships. Okay. Let's go talk to everybody about what just happened to us in the bathroom.
Hello?
Can I leave this here to be picked up?
Yes.
Thanks. I'm sorry, the mirror broke when I was in the bath, but before it broke, I saw the image of a woman who wasn't in the room with me.
Don't worry, Nancy. I'm sure it was nothing. I have Lintelo take care of it right away. Until then, please stay away. I don't want you to get hurt.
But I saw something. I'm sure of it.
You work too hard, Nancy-san. Up too late, off to teach so early. You must rest more. Your judgment suffers if you do not get enough rest.
I know what I saw.
Nancy-san, please. I have to ask you to let me get back to work.
Creepy. I have to say, I don't think that has ever happened to me on this hallway. It usually happens in another hallway.
Nancy, today I have a very important lesson. We will learn origami.
Great, let's get started.
Origami has been around in many forms for centuries. Master Yoshizawa brought the art back before it could disappear. There is a grave danger, Nancy-san, in forgetting. If the whole world forgets a thing or a person, then it is gone forever.
What do you mean by that?
I have for you here a selection of origami patterns, a few steps away from the last step. You must simply match the pattern to the completed design.
Okay, so you think that this would be intuitive, but it's not really. I know that that one's right, but the rest of these are just kind of hard, in my opinion. Don't know if that's right.
No, do it the right way.
Okay.
They are
Oh.
perfect.
Nice.
Absolutely perfect. You have many talents, Nancy-san.
Do you remember when Savannah Woodham visited?
I don't recognize the name.
She's the one who wrote about the Ryukon.
I said I do not know who she is.
Have you been to Yumi's bento stand?
No.
It's great. You'd love it.
I taught her how to cook for many years. I should not have to sit on the train to try her bento.
Why do Yumi and Miwako fight so much?
You're an only child, aren't you?
Well, yes, but
Siblings fight. Let me give you some advice. If you ever have children, Nancy-san, and they are not fighting, it generally means they are hiding something that they have just broken.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Completed the origami lesson, so now we can read this, which will be very helpful later on, as is the case with most things in a Nancy Drew game. Okay, let's talk to Rintaro.
Hi!
I finished up the Sudoku.
Way to go! So, what do you think?
I loved it.
I've got one last type of puzzle to show you. This is one of my favorites, renograms. It's all about creating an unbroken string of numbers. Tell me what you think when you're done. Here you go.
Do you know what happened to the mirror in the baths?
Oh, that thing. I sorta hid it a few years back and put a little hairline crack in it. Its days have been numbered for a while.
Sorry about breaking it.
Oh no, don't worry. I'm just glad you didn't get hurt. Mirrors can be very dangerous when they're breaking. In more ways than one.
What do you mean?
Oh, shards of glass and such. Not something to fool around with.
Something weird happened. When I looked in the mirror, I didn't see my reflection.
Aha!
You know what happened?
You're a vampire! Seriously though, that's pretty messed up. Maybe you need to get a little rest. This place might be getting to you a little.
Thanks for repairing my screen. That was pretty embarrassing.
Oh, no problem. Easy fix. Just took a little steam to loosen the paper, a little new glue. No one will ever be able to tell. Just don't do it again. Or at least wait until the paper cuts heal. Ooh, I think thinking about paper cuts is way worse than getting them. Why did I bring it up?
I'll stop bugging you now.
Catch you around.
Okay, this is the article. Last evening, officers responded to an emergency call from 15-year-old Shimizu Yumi after she found her mother, Shimizu Kasumi, 42, who runs the Ryukon Hiei, lying unconscious in the indoor Ryukon bath. After arriving, emergency crews were unable to revive the apparent drowning victim. Police are currently treating the case as a crime, but have yet to press charges. If this is an accident, that's it. The article ends there. Logan. Okay, well.
Oh no, sounds like another unhappy customer. I should listen to what's going on.
When we first walked in the door, my wife told me she had a bad feeling about this place. But no, I told her she was being unreasonable. Well, whatever it is that's going on down here, we are not putting up with it anymore. That thing you left in our room. No one should ever see something like that. I want my money back.
There was nothing there.
And I want to see this place closed down. You'd never get away with something like this in Sydney.
Sir, please, we are not haunted.
Oh, please yourself.
Well, now it's just Nancy. All alone with the Shimizu family.
That was the last customer, wasn't it?
Yes, Nancy. It's just you. So make yourself comfortable. We are all here for you until something happens to scare you off too.
I don't scare easily.
I've heard that before. Look, I'm sorry I shouldn't be upsetting you with all of this. Please, you're my only guest left. Let me at least make sure you have a good trip. Maybe you recommend us to your friends.
I still want to help.
Help? You want to help? Look around you. This place is beyond help. It was spooky and lonely before everything that happened, and now... Why do you think Yumi got out of this place as soon as she could? People come because they've heard it's haunted. They come here to be scared, and even they can't take it. I'm sorry, Nancy. There's nothing you can do here. Help yourself and find somewhere safer to stay.
I don't think Nancy's gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna try to call Savannah, but I think we'll just get Logan again.
Logan speaking. Is
Yeah.
this Nancy?
Yes?
Great, I'm so glad you called.
Why? So you can hang up on me again?
Oh, that. Don't take that personally. I'm an assistant. My job mostly consists of hanging up on people. That and remembering birthdays. I met your friend Bess, and this is probably awkward, but I know we haven't gotten off to the best start. But I'm really not a bad guy, and she's really cute. And maybe you could help a dude out?
All right. What?
Well, she said she's going to be hanging around the expo, and maybe you could, tell me about what she likes, or maybe give me some idea of what I might say to fill the awkward pauses. You may have noticed, but for the last while I've been with Savannah, most of my conversations have been about 10 seconds long, and they usually end up with me hanging up on someone. And I don't think that's going to cut it.
Oh, I see.
Do you think you could help?
Well, I was talking to her, and she really wants a copy of Savannah's book.
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay. As a gesture of goodwill, I'll do it. And Nancy, I'm sorry I hung up on you.
That's okay.
And Nancy, I might have to do it again, but should that happen, it's just business.
Bye, Logan.
Well, now we have to call Bess.
Hi.
I looked in this mirror, and instead of seeing my reflection, I saw a ghostly image.
Ugh, creepy. Cool.
Actually, I'm going to side with Bess on this one.
No, I've heard about stuff like this before. There's a thing you can do to the glass to throw a false image, but it's a really fussy process. It's hard to do without breaking the mirror.
Yeah, the mirror broke. So do you think it's possible it was rigged?
More possible than the other option.
I had another strange run-in with a ghost here.
What happened this time?
I was in the hallway, and one by one the doors started to slam, and I heard the sound of water dripping.
Creepy. Just thinking about that, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Not sure how you do it.
It is a little creepy, I'll admit that. I just need to figure out how someone could do it.
Good call. It could be pretty easily automated, I think.
Yumi sent me a great picture of you two.
Oh, isn't that cool? I love the Purokura booth here. I'll show you where a really great one is if you get done with your mystery before we have to head back home.
I'm working on it. I promise I'll see you guys soon. I should go. I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Another picture from Yumi. Let's go talk to Yumi. We have a lot of dialogue options with Yumi.
Hi.
What does Takai think of you working here?
It's a phase. I'll snap out of it. Like I've been hypnotized, and one day someone says the right word and snaps their fingers, and I'll go, "Hello, I am Yumi. One job running Ryokan, please." She's old school like that. Thinks the fun parts of life are a phase, and the nasty parts are the bees and knees.
Love that last picture you sent.
Yeah, I love that one.
So you don't want to take over the Ryokan?
Not even for a second. I mean, I don't even get the whole tradition thing. You want to go to the past? Get a time machine. I'm not one for living in the past. Have you ever read a history book? The past is where we keep all of the terrible things that have happened.
Why do you have a book on shadow puppets?
Oh, that's Miwako's. It shouldn't be in my apartment. It's just a stupid book about puppets. It's just another one of the things that my grandmother is trying to always push on us.
Could you use something like this to make spooky shadows from far away? Say, a balcony?
Yeah, I guess.
Does Miwako like working at the ryokan?
Well, yeah. Why else would she be there day in and day out? What that girl needs is to spend some time out here. A few weeks with me and my friends would be enough to shake her up and get her to have some fun for once.
Can you tell me a little bit about what happened with your mother?
This is not the time or the place.
Is there a better time? Maybe when you're not at work?
There's never going to be a time or place. Just drop it.
Okay, shouldn't have asked that. I'm hoping if I just walk around some, she'll let
Where's
me
your
talk to her
ticket?
again.
I need to translate that.
Can you come back in a bit?
Okay. I guess not. We can go to Yumi's apartment and unlock her computer. Okay. So we're looking for this. So it's like blue. The first dot is blue, and then the two dots underneath it are purple and gray. Oh wait, but it's gray on the left. Like this. It's not this one though, because oh, it's this one. Okay. So, we can do fun little designs for people. I like to design people and then like make it their image. So Bess, George, Savannah, Yumi, and Nancy. You can even do Nancy. Let's do Bess. Since Bess really likes pink, I will do something with pink. So now I can send it to myself. And this is Nancy's number. Oh. Oh wait, I did that wrong. I think that George has brown eyes. I don't know why I keep doing that wrong. Okay. Savannah. Kind of guessing on what Savannah looks like. Maybe she has green eyes. I feel like since she lives in Georgia, it's hot there, so she would be wearing something like that. Wait, actually... Picture Nancy as a pale redhead. Is this like Alien? Okay, honestly, I feel like Nancy would wear something like that. Okay, last but not least, Yumi. Okay, so now we can make each contact fashionable. Wait, is this, yeah, Savannah, okay, and then Yumi. And Nancy.